Let me ask you something. What kind of year do you want 2025 to be? Another year of unfulfilled resolutions and missed opportunities, or the year you finally take control and live the life you've been dreaming of? Imagine looking back on 2025 as the turning point, the year where everything changed for the better. Sounds ambitious, right? But here's the truth. It's possible. Whether you're chasing financial freedom, personal growth, or just a sense of happiness and fulfillment, the life you want is within reach. The only thing standing in your way, your mindset and your habits. In this video, I'm going to share 7 powerful rules that will help you unlock your potential, break free from the patterns holding you back, and make 2025 the greatest year of your life. These aren't fluffy, feel-good suggestions. They're practical, proven strategies you can start implementing today. If you're ready to step into a better version of yourself and create a year worth remembering, stick around. Let's dive into the first rule. 1. Start with a vision. Let's start with the foundation. A clear vision. Think of your vision as the blueprint for your year. Without it, you're like a builder trying to construct a house without a plan, working hard, but ending up with a mess. I once met a woman named Lisa who was struggling with her direction in life. She felt stuck, like she was running in circles but never getting anywhere. During a workshop, she was challenged to write a detailed vision of her life 1 year from now. Not vague goals like be happy or get healthy, but a vivid description of her ideal day, where she lived, what she was doing, who she was with, and how she felt. Lisa hesitated at first. It felt silly to write such specific details. But as she put pen to paper, something shifted. She imagined herself waking up in a bright, cozy apartment, working in a job that excited her, and spending evenings with friends who uplifted her. That vision became her anchor. Every day, Lisa took small actions to align her life with that vision. She started applying for jobs, saying no to toxic relationships, and prioritizing her mental health. By the end of the year, she wasn't just imagining her ideal life, she was living it. Here's why this works. A vision gives you clarity and focus. It reminds you of what you're working toward, even on the days when motivation is low. And it's not just about the what, it's about the why. A strong vision taps into your emotions, making your goals feel urgent and meaningful. So grab a notebook and write your 2025 vision. Picture it in vivid detail. What's your morning like? Who are you spending time with? What have you achieved? The clearer your vision, the more motivated you'll be to make it a reality. 2. Master your morning routine. Your morning routine is more than just the start of your day. It's the foundation for your entire life. If you begin each day with purpose, focus, and energy, everything else will flow from there. But if you start your morning feeling rushed, disorganized, or reactive, you're setting yourself up for chaos. Let me introduce you to Sam, a busy professional who used to dread mornings. His alarm would go off, and he'd hit snooze 3 or 4 times. By the time he got out of bed, he was already behind, grabbing coffee, checking his phone, and stressing about the day ahead. This cycle left him feeling anxious, unproductive, and overwhelmed. One day, Sam decided to overhaul his mornings. Instead of snoozing, he set his alarm 30 minutes earlier and committed to a simple routine. 5 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of stretching, and 15 minutes of journaling. Those 30 minutes became a game changer. He started his day feeling grounded, clear-headed, and ready to tackle his priorities. Here's why a morning routine works. It sets the tone for your mindset. When you take control of your mornings, you create momentum that carries through the rest of the day. You also build confidence by starting with small, intentional wins. Your routine doesn't have to look like Sam's. Maybe it's a quick workout, reading a motivational book, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of tea. The key is consistency. Start small. Just 5 or 10 minutes of intentional activity. Over time, you can build a routine that works best for you. And don't forget to eliminate distractions. Avoid diving straight into social media or emails. Give yourself the gift of uninterrupted time to focus on your goals, values, and intentions. Your morning isn't just a part of your day, it's a reflection of how you live your life. Master it, and you'll set the stage for making 2025 your greatest year yet. 3. Set non-negotiable goals. Goals are the compass that guide you toward your vision, but not all goals are created equal. If your goals are vague, optional, or dependent on feeling motivated, They'll fade away faster than a New Year's resolution in February. What you need are non-negotiable goals, commitments you make to yourself that you will achieve no matter what. Consider the story of Nina, a graphic designer who dreamed of launching her own freelance business. For years she talked about it but never took action. She was afraid of failure and always found excuses. She was too busy, too tired, or didn't have the right skills. Everything changed when Nina decided to set one non-negotiable goal: design her first client portfolio by the end of March. She broke the goal into smaller tasks, like researching other portfolios, sketching layouts, and dedicating 2 hours every Saturday to her project. Even when she didn't feel like working, she reminded herself that this wasn't optional. It was a promise she made to herself. By April, Nina had her portfolio ready and landed her first client. That one non-negotiable goal became the catalyst for launching her dream career. Here's how to create your own non-negotiable goals. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to get fit." Set a clear goal like, run 3 miles 3 times a week. Tie it to your values. Ask yourself why this goal matters to you. The deeper the connection, the stronger your commitment. Make it measurable. You need a way to track progress and celebrate milestones. Build it into your routine. Schedule time for your goal like it's a meeting you can't miss. When you treat your goals as non-negotiable, you send a powerful message to yourself. I am capable, I am disciplined, and I will succeed. This mindset shift can transform your life one goal at a time. 4. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. If you've ever felt stuck in life, take a close look at your circle. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, habits, and trajectory. In fact, studies show that your social environment can either propel you toward your goals or pull you away from them. Take the story of Emma. She was a talented artist, but her friends often dismissed her dreams. Anytime she talked about launching an art career, they'd laugh it off or change the subject. Slowly, their skepticism seeped into her own thoughts, and she began to doubt herself. One day, Emma decided to join an online community of creatives. These were people who believed in chasing big dreams and encouraged each other to take bold steps. Within months, Emma's confidence grew. She started sharing her work online, connecting with potential clients, and eventually turned her art into a thriving business. The lesson: your environment shapes your belief system. If you're constantly around negativity or complacency, it's easy to adopt those traits. But when you surround yourself with growth-oriented people, those who challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable, you start to embody their mindset. Building this kind of circle doesn't mean cutting off everyone in your life. It's about balancing your influences. Seek out mentors, join groups or clubs, and build relationships with people who align with your vision. And don't be afraid to distance yourself from toxic or draining individuals. It's not about animosity. It's about prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being. Think of it this way: you wouldn't water a plant with toxic chemicals. So why let negativity poison your growth? Remember, relationships are investments. Choose wisely, and watch how the right people help you make 2025 your most transformative year yet. 5. Prioritize your health. Your health is the foundation of everything. Without it, even the most ambitious goals can crumble, yet it's often the first thing we sacrifice in the name of work, convenience, or distractions. If you want 2025 to be your greatest year, prioritizing your health is non-negotiable. Let me tell you about Jack, a software engineer who spent years neglecting his well-being. Long hours at his desk, takeout meals, and minimal exercise left him feeling sluggish and stressed. One day, after a visit to his doctor revealed high blood pressure, Jack knew he had to make a change. He started small, replacing soda with water, taking a 10-minute walk after lunch, and preparing one home-cooked meal a day. Over time, these small changes snowballed. Jack lost weight, gained energy, and noticed his productivity soar. More importantly, he felt happier and more present in his daily life. Here's why this matters. Your physical health directly impacts your mental clarity, energy levels, and emotional resilience. When you're healthy, you're better equipped to handle stress, think creatively, and stay focused on your goals. Prioritizing health doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Start with simple, sustainable changes. Move more, Whether it's yoga, a daily walk, or a gym session, find an activity you enjoy and stick to it. Eat mindfully. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods and limit processed options. Sleep better. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to recharge your mind and body. And don't forget your mental health. Practice mindfulness. Take breaks when needed and seek support if you're struggling. Your health isn't a luxury, it's the key to achieving everything else on your list. By prioritizing your well-being, you'll not only feel better but also unlock the energy and focus needed to make 2025 a year to remember. 6. Learn to embrace failure. Here's a hard truth: you can't avoid failure. But the good news is, you don't have to. Failure isn't the end of the road, it's a stepping stone to success. If you want 2025 to be your greatest year, you need to change the way you view failure. Think about Serena, an entrepreneur who dreamed of launching her own bakery. Her first attempt, a disaster. She miscalculated costs, picked the wrong location, and eventually had to close the business. It was devastating, but Serena didn't let it stop her. Instead, she treated her failure as a lesson. She analyzed what went wrong, sought advice from mentors, and took her time planning her next move. 2 years later, she reopened her bakery, this time with better preparation and a clearer vision. Today, it's one of the most popular spots in her city. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of failure, it's their ability to learn and grow from it. Failure teaches you resilience, adaptability, and humility. It forces you to confront your weaknesses and come back stronger. Here's how to embrace failure in 2025. Reframe it. Instead of seeing failure as a loss, view it as valuable feedback. What did you learn? What will you do differently next time? Start small. Take calculated risks that stretch your comfort zone. Even small failures can build your resilience over time. Celebrate progress. Every attempt, even the unsuccessful ones, brings you closer to your goal. Remember, failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Each misstep is proof that you're trying, growing, and moving forward. So go ahead, take risks, make mistakes, and fail boldly. You might just surprise yourself with how far you can go. 7. Take action daily. Dreams are exciting, but action is what brings them to life. If you want 2025 to be your breakthrough year, you need to take consistent, intentional action every single day. Consider Maya, a teacher who always dreamed of writing a children's book. For years, she kept saying, "I'll start when I have time," but time never came. Finally, she decided to commit to writing just 200 words a day. About 10 minutes of work. At first, it felt insignificant, but those small daily actions added up. By the end of the year, Maya had written over 70,000 words, enough for 2 books. What started as a small habit turned into a massive achievement. The secret to success isn't a big, dramatic change. It's the small, consistent steps you take every day. Each action builds momentum, strengthens your discipline, and brings you closer to your goals. Here's how to take daily action. Break it down. Divide big goals into manageable tasks. Focus on one thing at a time. Schedule it. Treat your goals like appointments. Block time on your calendar and show up for yourself. Track your progress. Celebrate the small wins. It keeps you motivated to keep going. The hardest part is getting started. But once you take that first step, you'll find it's easier to keep going. And remember, even the smallest action is better than no action at all. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be by the end of 2025 comes down to what you do today. So start small, stay consistent, and let your actions shape your greatest year yet. 2025 is a blank canvas waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. But success won't happen by accident, it will happen because you commit to making it happen. Start with a vision that excites and inspires you. Build a morning routine that sets you up for success. Set non-negotiable goals, surround yourself with people who lift you up and prioritize your health. Learn to see failure as a stepping stone and take daily actions, no matter how small. The life you want is within your grasp. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is your willingness to take the first step. So here's my challenge. Pick one rule and start today. Drop a comment below and let me know which rule you'll focus on first. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's make 2025 a year to remember. Your future self is counting on you. Let's make it happen.